This is Zacharias Dracus plays Prehistoric Planet Pack number 29. And we are just following Eduardo here. Just watching his normal everyday. He's getting popped eardrums from somewhere, and I'm not really certain where. I think it might have something to do with this. This thing just lets out whatever gas we want to let out. I don't think that's what we want. We're also having a problem. I feel like we're having a problem drawing here too. This is nice and stable. I mean, it's given me no problems. Anywho's it, like that's gonna pack up. So I do want to have oxygen here. I just want to have the appropriate amount of oxygen here. The next thing I also might want to do here is do a little bit of airflow digging. If I connect this, then this can fall out here. And that way, somebody will do it with a suit and somebody will do it with another thing, and then we'll have oxygen coming out here. The next thing I would like to do, but I think I want to make them do it with suits, so we're going to lock this up. We're going to lock this up on both places right here. Dump all the water we can and make them use suits to come in here. I'm thinking this is my one chance. This one's probably bad, but this one is the far one is my good one. I don't want to lose the bees. That would be devastating. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to complain too hard if it happens. I actually think I'm just going to do it this way. We're just going to go straight through. Priority 8 crap if they want to go and do some more digging tasks. They can do that. Flooded. We are still flooded kilns, huh? How about let's mop this up here. Oh yeah, we can get rid of these ladders. I just realized that there's no reason to have these ladders anymore. Unless we want to put stuff in the ceiling. That is a big old ball of iridium. Yeah, these aren't really... It's not really kicking too much butt. Maybe we put in a metal tile right here, too. That way this stuff... well, okay. Like this. Right? You'll be fine doing that. Having metal tiles right here means that all this sulfur, well, yeah, then we can drop in the sulfur, right? And then it's not a problem. I like that idea. It's okay. We do want a liquid right here. What we don't want to have happen is the magma drop into it and immediately flash it to something that is a gas. Although I believe it'll liquefy again. Once they build these two... Oh, alright. Well, not today. We got a big old ball of ceramic, too. I like it. Whoops. And also... Oh, send a green signal above 195? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Now this should heat the whole place up again. We have insulated tile, so our heat channel should be just keep working. Alright, we'll let this go back to doing what it does. We don't really even care. Back down to here. We still haven't continued on with this one project that I was hoping to work on, and this one project is, what? What's happening? Oh, no. It's no worries. I think I have too many Mimicas. Yep. Don't even know what's in there. That thing's flickering like crazy. It means that we're right on the edge of our power. Woo! This needs to be fixed. Yep. Here's the new plan. Got a liquid reservoir, right? And we're going to dump all of our plumbing into that. So output and output into this. Yep. All of this is going to go into here. We're also turning this off. This thing's dumb. Can we get in here now and start to work? Great. I also don't need this anymore. We can deconstruct this stuff. Let's be careful about what I do when I do that, because I don't want to get rid of like a bunch of tiles and stuff. Yeah, see. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're dumping all of this into here, and then with the floor, we need to make absolutely sure this floor. I'm pretty positive that it's on the left side anyway. That the cell of interest is right here, and so it's going to use the insulation right here as its insulator. It's gonna leak a little bit. Yep. Let's see if we can make it make it out of ceramic so it doesn't go up. Anyway, we don't want this to exchange its temperature. But what we do want is we wanted to snake through here. We're gonna fill this thing up, and then it's gonna do the line it needs to do to get these back. And then we're not gonna give these guys any happiness unless I'm sure that the temperature's low enough. So we need to deconstruct this. All these why is this going backwards? Okay, well, we have a green signal, that's where. Or the white signal, that's why. We'll just let this load the way it's gonna do. I mean, I think it's loading. Okay. Outputs here. This needs to come. Oh, wait, nope, the other way around. We need to chop that. Okay. Hot output all goes into here. Hot output goes in, or goes from there into here. Can we not do that anymore? Just go into your place. Okay, so we're gonna have hot output go through here, and we're gonna just wind it all the way through even, I think. I think we need to connect these two. Yep, wind it up like that. Get all that stuff nice and settled. Then it'll come up into here. Oh, what are we doing here? It's just going in there. That's fine. We want that. What we don't want is that. Okay, cool. And then it winds itself into here. And into here, and then here where it can jump, and then it can jump. And then back into here. I don't want it to sit. I want it to rotate. How do I make it rotate proper? That'll go there. That'll go there. I mean, I guess just dump it in. Well, no, it's got to be. There's got to be an out. We'll just do it like that then. So now it'll loop through here. It's going to go through a very long journey and make sure that there is absolutely no heat in here. The temperature will be exactly what this temperature is. And then we need to make sure which I did not do, these get the proper thing. We don't want them to be hot because then it's going to make this whole room hot. We're no longer using that pipe. We're no longer using that pipe. And we're going to use this pipe. So in theory, all of this works together. And then what's going to happen is this stuff is just going to loop on through, and this will be our backstop for stuff being stored. We got almost 2 tons of gunk sitting here. Finally, that should solve that problem. We're not going to eat overgrowth fig, I think. Let's not put that there. We're going to uproot these. Oh, that's just a blasphemy. Everything seems nice and full here. What's going on? It's well, we got a bunch of unrefrigerated stuff, so we're not sweeping our mess. Just give that a quick sweep. Get rid of the whatever's on the ground here. Next, we need to move this. I keep putting this off, but we need to move this. These are pretty darn close to done. Next, we got those flowers. Mirth leaf. What else we got in here? Bliss burst. I don't think we got very much. Oh, we got briar. We have some mallow. I know we got mallow in here. Great. How many beds is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 32 beds is what is in here now. And we are still not getting. We need our doors. Come on, doors. Still some like leftover stuff that they're not prioritizing. So I'm going to now crash these. Although these are bedrooms, right? These are bedrooms. Luxury barracks, luxury barracks, luxury. So they are not. And then I had a bedroom over some bedrooms over here. Were they? Guess we got rid of them. Well, they were right here, weren't they? So now everybody can sleep in the appropriate place. Oh yeah, these beds here. We can get rid of these beds now too. Well, relocate that egg. What's going on, Dartles? What's going on over here, Dartles? Have we found the infinite Dartle glitch? What process is using all of our salt? That is, what are we doing to our salt? I mean, I thought we were putting it in here, but like we don't have very much bleach stone. Maybe we're dumping all the bleach stone into here? I don't know. It is a mystery to me at the moment. Petroleum just in case, and we can put this back in here. Boop. All right. What is this gunk? Oh, I see. Okay, yep. I don't care. Do we finally have private bedrooms? No, we have luxury barracks. Private bedrooms. has back wall, is minimum 24 tiles, and guess what I did? I made them 20 tiles. Internet. Why did I do this? I made them very pretty and very wide. For why? For why? For I wanted the one more morale. Okay, all this stuff says invalid building locations, so let's get rid of that. And that's probably because this came first. Oh, just the background buildings. Am I that much of a monster that I would give one person, every other person, a better bedroom? All right. So the point is that we want them to be digging that. We want these gas vents to be used. All right. What's here? We don't care. It's just going to be these things now. So let's see how we can get more. This is suits. Okay, great. We're still not even getting the full picture here. I see. We have this. We don't need this. This is a high pressure gas vent that is also making pressure stupid high. Is there a better way I can make that or do this? I feel like if I just went straight across, it might be better. Instead of 3 right here, just putting 1 little bloop. We'll have to fix the conductive wire for sure. And then we can get rid of this tile here since we no longer need this, but it's a heavy watt one, so it's fine. It's leaving it like 177. It's lovely. Maybe I should look at other temperature areas. 169. By the way, oh. Nope, we're gonna leave that alone. Oh yeah. Enjoy that flavor. Is this overpressure? Are we having problems with pressure now? Fix this. Yep. This is close to temperature. He's 226, so... Whoa, it's 236. Come on. We're getting there. We might get this giant thing to turn into coal, and that would be amazing. This is just flowing on down here, and we'll get this cleaned up out of here. Very nice. All right, this popped and did its thing, and we're working our way down here. I don't. Just realized I don't actually have a spot for. I don't actually have a very central spot for our cobalt. I guess right here is going to be a good spot for cobalt to hang out. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with this. I was thinking I was going to open it up. We can't because that. And then maybe move Sweetles down here. This what can't gunk. Where is our gunk storage? It's right here. We're doing pretty good there. We got plenty of gunk now. This needs to be closed. And then we need door here. It's door time. The funny thing is, I think they're all in luxury barracks right now. Like, it's a little bit too big. It's like half the size that it could be. One or more comfy beds in that. But literally can just half this. Hey. La la la, tiles. They can deconstruct this, and then that one becomes a regular bedroom. And then how do we get rid of this? So cancel. Just buildings. We're gonna get rid of these beds here. And these. Curse! Curse that I wanted to fix this. I just can't bring myself to do this. All right, beds, you gotta go. I screwed my numbers up. That's why I had 3 at the end. That's where I was wrong on my math. All right, buildings, you gotta go. We're gonna do this again. Sorry, everybody. Okay, food is cratering. Nice. Yeah, they're working on this now. Great. We'll call this 8 so that just in case. So now we're going to get a bunch of steel and stuff going on. We'll fix that with that. Cobalt. Steel. Iron. Gold amalgam. That'll put our metals right here. Very easy walk to grab to get to our metals. And it's actually not even really that hot right here. So I may even let them come in here. Ore, what do we got for ores that I need to think about? Wolframite in here. Iron ore in here. Copper. The nickel. That'll keep all our metals right here. If they decide to sweep that. Oh, got some natty gas in here. Ooh. Okay, rockets. What are we waiting on, rockets? We are waiting on liquid hydrogen and oxygen. You are good, but you need diamond, diamond, diamond. How do we win with no diamond? So we're gonna build this next thing, or we're gonna build this next one. Oh, I guess I can build it out of whatever. It doesn't matter. We're gonna build this next one, and this one's gonna be for a hydrogen rocket, and we're gonna send this hydrogen rocket out into space to go look at stuff. I'm also gonna close this up here because we don't need this. Everything in this thing's range is just gonna absolutely melt. So we're going to put it off to the side and let it space expose and go that way. We're going to put the liquid hydrogen and oxygen in there. Oh, right. I don't think we even had the research for it, so we're going to have to do all that research for it too, which will probably take a long time. Looks like we're taking way too long with the applied science. What's going on here? No fertilization because I no polluted dirt. Got 98 tons of it. Well, they'll get polluted dirt in there. Plants have died, the megafrons down here. And that makes sense because they've been sitting in water basically. Because I'm not able to keep this room super cold. What's going on? Oh, because this is too hot. Yeah, this room's pretty toasty, huh? See, I need to run out. I need to keep the pressure on. This is saying the pressure is 19 here, but I'm not allowing my door to go fast enough to let this thing have pressure. I just think that we're just gonna leave this open up the entire time. Open up. Otherwise, these are gonna stifle. Come on, open up. This is because I want to maintain a pressure in here, so we're gonna like pull water in here as though this is going. Flooding. A gas pump flooded, and that's okay. What is going on? Oh, his egg must have gotten born there. We do have a high amount of chlorine gas, so I think that what we need to do is tile this up. And that way we can stop the liquid from pouring down here. This clearly needs to dump it into here. Just dump it right into here. And then that'll dry this up for to get the megafrons back in here. We like megafrons. Megafrons are our mega friends. There's so much going on, man. Hungry lums. Lumgry. How about this? Did the pressure... Yes, the pressure is now up here. Nice. This needs to be doing something harder. We also probably should remove any of the food in here that's, like, bad. I don't know, rot pile and stuff, but that stuff will off-gas here. I don't have a rot pile bin. Yeah, where do I want to keep my rot pile? Here. This is going to turn into polluted dirt, right? So, okay. With very little exception, we're almost ready to try again. 6 every time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this line right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one here. And then these doors gotta go. And then this is our new line here. What floods? The gas pump. We know it does. Disabled by tune-up, because this is 5,000 maybe. Alright. Better. Okay, what else? Are we still working on this? One, two, oh, wait, oh. We don't even have, yep. We need to get the dinosaur print in there. Oh, no, and that's not right either. We need to get the correct print. Can I turn the print around? Apparently I can. Yes, this is better. One, two, three, four, five, six is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. Oh, and you know that this is just gonna present itself as a problem because it's gonna be, there's gonna be like one piece of back wall that we're not gonna have here. Let's get them all. Yep. 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 It's been a project, huh? I actually want to cancel these and deconstruct this one and then do the same thing here. We're going to cancel this and deconstruct this here. And then we'll put in, how did I want to do that? Put in a door so they can climb down. I don't think they can get down that way. I think that I've got to be smarter than that. I'll just have to put in um a ladder segment right here for that particular group. What that's going to allow my duplicants to do is funnel down if they want to. Instead of having to go all the way out and down, they can now funnel down. Okay, beds. Every other row is going to get one of these. And then everyone else is going to get these. All right, and then different fossils. Yeah, okay, well, that's a lot of fossils. And there's some doors that we got ready to go now, too. I see some drywall that we didn't complete. And then obviously flowers. We need to put the flowers back in. Or paintings. You can do paintings. We have plenty for paintings. I will do some flowers though. We also could use some metal blocks of gold just chilling there. Hmm. Oh, yeah. We can deconstruct this plant, by the way. Make them finish all this. Hey, new printables are available. Don't you feel like you just watched this same episode? Just working on ridiculous amounts of bedroom work. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 28 dupes worth of bedrooms. 26 or 25 because this is bathroom right now. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we should cancel that. And put this back to where I want it to be. Good. Oh yeah, we're trying to get rid of that, right? Yeah, we're trying to get this line open. So let's start digging these buildings here and seeing what we can get, how much room we can get out of here. Oh, great, someone peed their bed. Someone decided to pee right before they were done. All right, so we're going to work on this little wall piece right here. We're going to deconstruct this. We'll put it over here and put this one over here. No big deal. Research will get done. Yep. And then we're gonna deconstruct this. I really want to just get rid of this whole thing here. So let's just go ahead and chomp it apart. I'm okay with that. Buildings gotta go. Let's remake this work. Let's remake this. We're not even using that. We need to remake all of our research buildings, which is what we're gonna push into here. And then we can destroy all of this, which feels so good. This is like 8 stuff. Like, you'll get this done in some time. Oh, you can't build that rock there. Oh, yeah, that won't work. Yeah, we'll just cancel that. No big deal. Let's quickly take a look at the rooms while they're almost there. We need to follow along right here because we opened up a whole bunch of rooms here. So this sink, we can deconstruct this sink. We can get rid of this. We could just set it. I mean, well, this is one wider than it's supposed to be, so we can set it right here, set these here, and we'll dig this stuff up. Heck, let's just make it a flat layer. This needs not to be here. We're only on buildings still. Great. Whoa, we're gonna get knee deep into that, huh? This is our park that we're breaking here, so we need to be careful. I want to widen to the park, but I don't want to break it. We can also get rid of these bottle fillers because they're just water. Fire pole in our base. This never got built, unfortunately. That's not good. There we go. All right. This didn't need to be anything. This can move up here. And then if we want to have water, we can do water right here. And then all of this was just squishing for plant oil. We'll deconstruct this one. And I'll just cancel the build here, and we're going to put it right here, and that'll give me a storage bin for right here. Great. That storage bin, these will all just work right here. Our nature reserve. We need to think about our nature reserve too. The first thing I think I'm gonna do is close this off here. We're gonna just make this airflow tiles. And the reason why we're gonna close this off to be as small as possible is because we're gonna try and get more room to try and encompass this room right here, because this is gonna be quite large now. Rip Catalina. Let's deconstruct that bed. I think right here is where we're gonna have our cut. Just to make sure that they get out of the bathroom with it. I do have one right here, but I think it's too far. I think I have to make my cut right here. And then this is going to be like one of those plastic tubes. Oh, we got to move this? That's a bummer. Uh-oh. I know I got a short somewhere. Here is where I shorted it, because I wanted to do this. And then we have to do something about this jump here. And then we need to cut that and take this stuff out. The power for this needs to come from the power that's powering this. So I made a jump here, but I think what I actually want to do is not have a jump here. There's a lot of stuff being powered on one line. And then this, of course, is broken because this is not meant for that. We're still getting some stress, but it's helping out, I think. I also feel like maybe I could drain a little bit more gunk into here, and it might help a bit. A little bit more gunk. This is up to pressure now. I really think I should power these, but if I power them, then this number goes down 2 seconds. It might even actually be 5. I think it's 5 and 9. Yeah. Maybe 10. That feels better. Although it doesn't feel as fast. I feel like I could go faster. Yeah, I think that's going to work really well. Bloop. Great. All right, thank you for joining me. I think we might have this in some sort of solution. Now we're not going to have some. Now we're not going to be bouncing off the bottom floor of this anymore. Yep. We got temperature. We got flooding in here. We can put in some gunk if we want to. Fill that thing up. Sure. Enable a bottle. What do we have left? What am I doing? I'm just kind of rotating around in circles, I feel like. I don't really feel like we're progressing any farther. Oh, I guess I did need to put a water thing here, but I'm going to put it right there instead. We have done... This is phyto oil, so we need seacomb here. And then somebody will come by and do that. No, there's no reason to have it blasting. And then this needed to get deconstructed. And it's just sitting over here. Oh, did I undo the power for this? I did. Let's put that back. I think that that's going to give us our room. Plants. No one's got any nickel ore for this? Yes, great. Boom. Room size is 90, so we can add 40 tiles. So I'm going to use the dig tool, and we're going to go up about 40. Okay, so here is where we can do. So we can get all the way up to the food, to basically the food. What can I do to even increase that even more? We could probably make it so that they can't come out this door here. Or don't really want to. Then we're going to put a tile here. And are we good here? We're close. I think we're close. What do we got? I think we're 123, so we need 3 tiles to go. And that's that. Sorry, I'm doing this at like light speed, everybody. I know it's annoying. All the beeps are annoying. But at the end of all that frustration, and then once we get this set down, the end of all that frustration, we should now have a nice long 3-layer tube here. Very nice. We have a blueprint that we can... Ooh, shinebug eggs. Release that into the world. Deconstruct. And then open these. And then our room overlay, now we have this big old core of nature reserve. And then we can do the same thing here. If I close these up here, like this can be moved over one, and we could close this up here and put plants on each one of these. It's actually a brilliant idea. We could put a plant on 2 of these and plants here, and then have Pip plant all this stuff. Although, we gotta be careful. Okay, anyway, so we'll leave that for another episode, but suffice it to say that we are pushing as far as we can the decor so that our dupes might be a little stressed, but aren't overall stressed. Oh, that stresses me for sure. For no joke, these bedrooms really suck. Yep, but now we can take one look at these bedroom luxury barracks. Nope, horrible. The first one I look at, it doesn't even pass. All right, next one. Private, private, private. Luxury barracks. Porque. We're just gonna put in some drywall here. One piece of drywall here. Private, private, private. Luxury again. One tile. Private, private, luxury. Yep. Private, 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 private. Great. Okay, our dupes can finally live in happiness. They will be able to they're going to be able to do what they want to do very easily. Wow, that just used all the plastic that we've generated through this thing. Okay, now that our dupes are happy and we're doing everything we need to do, yes, we need to go over here and we need to remake our station, our stations, but we need to get this diamond more than what it's doing. This is insufficient diamond. We also have liquid hydrogen and oxygen that we need to make. So we need to make a hydrogen rocket, and so we can send the hydrogen rocket out. And I need more. This is not enough. This world is not enough. So maybe we need to do some more work on this. Oh, I'm going to move this down so that it's down closer to the bottom. Okay, thank you for watching. This has been Sicarius Dracus Plays, and this has been quite wild. Oh, that's incredible. Did I join these two together somehow? How is that even possible, even a little bit? Have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye.